I said when I announced I wanted to restore the soul of the country, but I wasn't being melodramatic. All I meant was restore basic decency and honor to the White House.
Trans rights are human rights.
Hi, my name is Cooper, and this is a day in my life as a White House intern.
We did a joke. Hey, Jenny, I booked you a nail appointment, love.
Okay, so interesting weekend, disgusting weekend, because we just had one of the grossest acts being publicized, went viral. A video of a congressional staffer, a person who works for Senator Cardin or somebody like that, was in a judicial Senate room getting blanked in a blink by another man. But before we get into that, I want to address one of those clips that I just showed at the beginning. The White House just posted this Christmas dance videos of a bunch of freaks. It's a full-blown freak show going on at the White House. Let's take a look at a more extended version of this. What the hell was that? The creepy, distorted music, all these freaks running around. Where's the normies? You can't get any normies. This shows you who's around Biden. This shows you who's running things at the White House. We had the guy showing his man boobs. We had allegedly Hunter Biden, bringing cocaine into the White House, even though I said at that time they blamed it on Hunter, but it could have been anybody because they're all a bunch of drug addicted sex fiends over there at the White House. So we got a lot of weird things going on for a person who said he's going to bring decency back to the country. I don't know. So let's get over to this other story. Let's read a little bit about what happened with this Senate staffer over here and get some more insight. An aide to a Democratic senator from Maryland is out of a job following the leak of a graphic video that hit Washington, D.C. like a freight train over the weekend. On Friday evening, the right wing... Here we go. These articles, they always try to frame things, man. But let's continue. On Friday evening, the right wing blog Daily Caller published a video appearing to show two men engaged in sexual intercourse, which the site reported to have originally been posted in a private group chat among gay men in D.C. politics. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not shocked by this. People talking about, oh my God, I can't believe it. This is shocking. This rocks the Senate. We don't know what's going on. I'm not shocked at all because this is par for the course. I talked about this a couple of months ago when that whole Nancy Pelosi thing, Paul Pelosi over there was hit in the head with a hammer by some homeless man. But I said at that time, you come into the door with a glass of wine in your drawers with another man with you. That wasn't just some random crazy man who broke into Paul Pelosi's house. That was his sex partner. That was his boy toy. They were there engaged in all types of lewd acts. And they were probably on some dope and the guy got high, something went wrong, and he ended up getting violated. So I'm not surprised about this. And remember Congressman Halter, remember what he said about it. Let's take a look at this.
Look at all these people, a lot of them that I've looked up to through my life. I've always paid attention to politics, guys that, then all of a sudden you get invited to, like, well, hey, we're going to have kind of a sexual get-together at one of our homes. You should come. And I'm like, what did you just ask me to come to? Yeah. And then you realize they're asking you to come to an orgy. Yeah. Or the fact that, there's some of the people that are leading on the movement to try and remove, addiction in our country. And then you watch them do, a key bump of cocaine right in front of you.
So, again, this is par for the course. This stuff goes on all the time, whether it's Bill Clinton getting topped off by Monica Lewinsky or whether it's something else going on. These guys are using taxpayer money to get rich, running money, flipping money, washing it all throughout D.C. with the big pharma, with the military industrial complex, with the big media industrial complex. All these guys are getting rich. They're using dope, they're using cocaine and all of that type of stuff. And they're having sex parties, they're doing all types of disgusting lewd acts in the Senate building. So I'm not surprised, but since it's a big story, we're going to continue. The video and the sexual act depicted therein appear to have been taken in room 216 of the Hart Senate office building, a hearing chamber used by the Judiciary Committee that has witnessed debates by Supreme Court justices and other prominent work on the panel. So all the places to go, this is how you can tell these people feel like they can get away with anything. You got a whole city to go to. Get some privacy or whatever, do your thing, whatever you want to do that. You got a whole city to go to. But you choose to go into the Judiciary Committee room in the Senate. Why? Let's go down here and read a little bit about what the guy said in his defense, because he got fired. And the only reason why he got fired because he got caught. They posted it online in their little gay club, their online gay club, and somehow, some way, it went viral. He must have made some enemies in that chat group. On LinkedIn, however, a statement posted by the former Cardin staffer appeared to suggest that a matter relating to his sexuality had been the cause of his ousting. The guy's name is here, Mr. Mays Seropsky or whatever. And this is what he said about getting fired. This is what he said about being called out, about disrespecting the U.S. Capitol building. This has been a difficult time for me as I have been attacked for who I love to pursue a political agenda. Who's attacking you for who you love? If you love to get blanked in a blank by another man, if you love to top off other men, hey, do you. The problem is you're doing it in the Senate Judiciary Committee room. We're calling you out for indecency. You want to be gay, you want to have gay sex, love another man, whatever. Don't be indecent. Don't be disrespectful. If it was two straight people doing that, they'd be called out too, because this is just indecent and disrespectful, and this is just par for the course for the Biden administration. This is par for the course for these Democrats. And here's the thing about these Democrats. They're always talking about LGBT, LMNOP, all that crap. Well, what exactly does that mean? It refers to sexuality. So when you talk about LGBT, LMNOP, it's inherent that you're referring to sex. That refers to who a person wants to have sex with. So when they're constantly posting pride flags at the White House, on their Senate office doors, on their congressional office doors, when they're always bringing up this subject, it's always about sex. When you look at these pride parades, they don't go around in suits talking about, well, we need more rights, even though they have all the rights that everybody else does. They don't go around in suits. They don't give speeches. They go around in bikinis, men in thongs, smacking each other on the ass. They go around behaving like sex-addicted lunatics. But we want to pretend like it's something that it's not. So when these congressional staffers, when the Biden administration, they constantly bring in all these LGBT people, and they bring them in specifically because of that, you might get some good staffers, but you're going to get a couple of lunatics in your staff, because these guys are freaks. Just like we had that bald guy, Sam Brenton, whatever the hell his name is, that weird dude who was stealing luggage. He was put in charge of nuclear waste or something like that. Look at this, man. Another part of the freak show. And I can go on. There are other examples that I have, but let's continue. While some of my actions in the past have shown poor judgment, I love my job and would never disrespect my workplace. So getting pounded out in a Judiciary Senate committee room, that's not disrespecting your workplace? Because I think if anybody at any job went there with their sex partner and just started having sex right there at the workplace, I think that'd be considered disrespectful. I mean, unless you are a prawn star or something like that, but that's a different story. Any attempts to characterize my actions otherwise are fabricated, and I will be exploring what legal options are available to me in these matters. Yeah, you keep exploring. You go ahead and waste your money paying a lawyer, because you're not getting anywhere with this. So, like I was saying, this is par for the course. Joe Biden talking about decency and respect when his brain is shot, he's half gone, and he has a bunch of leftist freaks, a bunch of lunatics running the country, whether they're warmongering, whether they're pushing woke ideologies, whether they're trying to trans the kids, whatever. It's a full-blown freak show at the White House. So let me know what you think. Leave me your thoughts below. Share the video. Thanks for watching.